finished, I didn't know how to do my own taxes, purchase a home, or apply for a loan. I didn't know a thing about investments, building credit, or getting a job.
See, first of all, most things that he has mentioned in the video doesn't really require reading tens of books or following a strict curriculum to learn. Like, is it that hard to apply for a loan? Like, do you really need a proper set of teachers, textbooks, a proper curriculum to learn how to apply for a loan? Obviously not, right? You can just go to a nearby bank and ask. And same applies to the other things. Obviously, it's important to teach finance and investing into schools, but I think many schools are really including these things into their curriculum. And moreover, you are in your school for just about 5 to 6 hours a day, right? How many things can you expect school to teach you? At the end, most of the time you are at your home, be it holidays, be it after school hours. So obviously these things which doesn't require a proper curriculum can be taught by yourself. You can learn it at your home itself. The school's responsibility is to teach you things which you cannot learn by yourself. It's very obvious, isn't it?
Graduated at the top of my class, and what did I have? This fancy diploma to sit at home with my mom. But luckily, they did teach me some important skills like factoring trinomials and how mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. I'm so happy I remember the Pythagorean theorem, because it helped me a lot. Okay, I'm lying. Let me stop. Because all the stuff they taught me, truthfully, I forgot.
Secondly, he mentions in the clip that why is it senseless to teach math and science in schools? Like he said that, like, where do we use Pythagoras theorem? Where do we use maybe the fact that mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell? See, I have two things to say here. First is that unlike the other things he said earlier, like applying for a loan or investing assets, maths and science cannot be learned by a 1 year or 6 months course. These things require a proper curriculum and proper time to teach you. These things have to be learned from proper basics and in a step-by-step manner. The next thing that he kind of pointed out is that where these things are used. See, if you really have to ask where do we use maths and science, then I really doubt if you really topped at your graduation. It's very obvious, like everything you see around you is functioning by these subjects, be it medical science, of course research and physics, maths, be it engineering, everything requires maths and science. And now a very obvious question which many of you will ask me is that we should teach these things only to those who like maths and science. This question seems very great, but it's just so senseless. Like, let's say if I have 10 chocolates, okay, and I have to distribute among those people who like chocolates. But the catch is that those people have never eaten chocolate. So how would they ever know if they like it or not? Like, it's very obvious that they have to firstly try. That's why basics of maths have to be taught in schools so that students can make up their mind if they want to learn it further or not. And this basic doesn't really only include arithmetic. No one can really judge his interest in mathematics only by learning arithmetic. He obviously needs to learn basics of algebra, geometry and other stuff. And same applies for other subjects, be it science, economics, history, civics, etc. These things have to be taught so that students can make up their mind if they want to continue it or not. So it's obviously the school's responsibility to teach these things.